Well, it's no secret in today's vain and soulless society that certain people possess certain aspects that may or may not give them the utmost advantage in life over regular people. For example, can you think for a second why it is that there is no very hot and attractive homeless women? Think to the times in your life when you will see hot, young, bumbly women who are super, super attractive and have everything going for them. The world throws themselves at them, and guys have every opportunity they take to get it to them and to give them whatever they want and desire. It's a question of ethics in today's society. I mean, what is too selfish? In essence, our society is very, very, very selfish. And certain people and certain groups, certain ways, especially when you open fucking TikTok or Instagram or whatever bullshit you fucking look at online, you're bound to find some common trend. Something that is almost glaring right in the face, almost as if they want you to think about it. And that fact, of course, is that women have everything you want and you could ever dream of, and they're out living their lives and being happy, and they don't care what you have to think. Even moderately, women live life on the track on easy mode, but over certain aspects, they're it's really quite sad when you see that when there's someone, a woman, and on the flip side, not to judge, but there are women who are not as attractive and they don't have as good and bumbly lives, and that sometimes that hurts a little bit because everybody should be given the equal and right opportunity at life. It can be confusing for young men who have to grow up and learn the fact that they'll never have to try when it comes to relationships, but you will have to bend over backwards just to try and get a smidgen of a bit of attention, unless you're rich or a very, very good looking man. You see, in other countries, the women are the caregivers of the family, where in Western society, women have become the adventurous, soul driven divas who have utmost power in all situations. And that's the real reason why men have lost all their power in modern Western society, is that women basically have overthrown them in every social situation. They become the masters of the social gathering. They come up with their glowing presence, and men will grovel over them, and the weakest, stupidest men, who cares about them? No, it's not really their fault. I mean, they should be free to live their lives and do as they please. And if they feel beautiful and they want to show off and flaunt themselves and maybe even earn a little bit of money on the side, who knows, on OnlyFans or something, then all the power to them. I mean, they're destinies of their own lives. And if they choose to live their lives and take advantage of every possible advantage there is, like a wealthy man or a whole bunch of wealthy men who like to waste their money, that there's not really anything bad with that because women are free to take advantage of men however they please, really. Just like men are free to try and take advantage of women in any ways they want financially. I mean, basically, what they people end up doing in relationships is that they end up just messing each other over financially, and that's sad because the the nuclear family is something important, something to be aspiring to. You got the hardworking dad who's got a clean record on job, and the good hardworking housewife who is loyal to her man and raises the kids. And that's dying out a little bit because think about how many single parents there are nowadays. And people like their freedom, but you know what? It's kind of terrible what they're doing to the kids nowadays because they're really just fucking over the kids by being selfish and going out to party a night on the town. And I don't think that should be really like, I think that should be frowned upon. I think single moms particularly and single dads should be somewhat frowned upon in society, and anyone who chooses to break off the relationship and not fix it for the kids is kind of Yeah, that should be really looked down on society, if not against the, society's codes. But let me see your opinions, and if you think that, single moms should be kind of looked down upon in society. Um, and, how do we really as a species deal with the fact that some women will use their looks to get ahead in life, and that's an advantage that most men just don't have, really. So as young, attractive women go run around half naked in fucking Coachella every day at night, I want you to think about something for a sec. I want you to think about that when do people go back to traditional family values? I mean, it's almost time, isn't it? Isn't it time that we kind of frown upon scandalous activities and going out and going around the town and sleeping around? I mean, that kind of thing should be downright outlawed. I think it's terrible, and lots of other men, young men, think that it's terrible as well. And you should be ashamed of yourself if you just sleaze around and use your good looks for your own advantage. It's kind of a bad way of living, I think. But let me know what you think in the comments below.